coach opening. Wayne started at Sanborn, then went on to coach at Central High School. And I got it in the 1960s. Following his initial season at Sanborn, where he coached football for a number of years in various roles, from backfield coach to head coach, winning 3 state championships along the way. Wayne also served as a head baseball coach at Central High for 29 years. They also won 3 state championships. In 1995, Central's baseball team defeated Pinkerton Academy at Gill Stadium. It was in front of the largest crowd ever for an NHIAA baseball championship game. Wayne also was a volunteer basketball coach, I didn't know that coach, at Manchester Boys and Girls Club, and also volunteer with the Goffstown Little League and Babe Ruth League and American Legion in Post 79 in Manchester. He's also had experience officiating football at all levels, from Pop Warner to prep school. Wayne currently lives in Goffstown with his wife, Melinda, and his 1 son, Brian, and 4 grandchildren. As for myself, Wayne epitomizes what is great about coaches. He never looked at you just as an athlete. He looked at you as a person. As a matter of fact, and I still remember to this day, when he took over as a head coach, it ended a process where players got cut. Coach Sanderson kept everybody that tried out and put up with the rigors of playing high school football. And that always stuck in my mind, because he cared about each and every athlete and how they could all benefit from playing football, regardless of their football ability. I can describe him as a tough coach, but a truly compassionate coach, and I hope him and love him very much. Coach Sanderson?
Well, thank you very much. I am honored to be here today to accept the Walter A. Smith Coaches Award presented to me by the Union Leader Board of Judges. I am also honored to be here with some outstanding athletes, coaches, officials, administrators, families, friends, and former players. This award is a plaque, an inanimate object. Walter Smith was a friend and a dedicated leader of the NHIAA. The Carl Lundholm Award is also a plaque, inanimate. And Mr. Lundholm was a truly outstanding professional, was my faculty advisor at the University of New Hampshire. Lundholm Gym is named after him. In fact, a number of my former coaches now have their names on buildings or fields. My twin brother Bill and I were extremely lucky. We had football, basketball, and baseball coaches who were incredibly patient with their players. Of course, the main objective was to win ball games. But it was also important that players learn teamwork and that mistakes are correctable. But it was also important that players improve their performances and that they also have fun doing it. I hope I carried out my coach's philosophy when I became a coach. I shall never forget the wonderful student athletes I have taught and coached over the years, and I still remain close with many of them. I do not think I have heard of a football coach who taught Shakespeare at school as I did. One short but wonderful story. I taught Shakespeare to a football player who was 6'2", 265 pounds. As part of the class routine, he had to get up and, as Prince Hamlet, had to recite the to be or not to be soliloquy. A few lines into it, he switched to a British accent. When he finished, the class gave him a standing ovation. A really special moment. A coach must never forget that their players are students first, and part of the school community that does so many other things together that are important. I shall end with a Shakespearean quotation from Henry V. You all know that. And I dedicate it to all my former coaches, teammates, players, and students. From this day to the ending of the world, but we in it shall be remembered. We few, we happy few, we band of brothers. Thank you.
Our next coaching